Attention passionate Cleveland, BROWNS. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Cleveland Browns' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Cleveland Browns fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Cleveland BROWNS. Let's get to the news now, folks. The Cleveland Browns are once again at a pivotal point in their season, and the buzz around their defense is undeniable. This unit has been a major talking point for quite some time, and for good reason. Over the course of the 2023 season, the Browns' defense has not only returned to its former elite status, but many insiders and fans are starting to believe it might even be more formidable than before. And let's be honest, when you have a defense like this, it changes everything. It's the backbone of a team that's aiming high, especially with a talented roster that's been built with the sole purpose of competing at the highest level. But as always with Cleveland, it's not just about the talent. It's about discipline, focus, and execution. And that's exactly what head coach Kevin Stefanski has been emphasizing lately. Stefanski, known for his steady hand and strategic mindset, has recently spoken about the mindset he expects from his defense. Instead of just patting his players on the back or giving generic motivational speeches, he's boiled it down to 3 powerful words: do your job. It might sound simple, but in the NFL, especially on a defense as talented as this one, it's the foundation of success. Stefanski's message is clear. You don't go looking for highlight plays like interceptions or big sacks. Instead, focus on your technique, trust your training, and trust your teammates to do their part. When everyone sticks to their responsibilities, the opportunities to make game-changing plays will come naturally. For instance, he pointed out that when players do their job, they're in the right position to make plays on the ball. Sometimes, that means waiting patiently for the right moment to strike, rather than forcing the issue or trying to make something happen outside your assignment. This philosophy is especially relevant now because the Browns' defense has been so dominant that it's almost intimidating. Led by the stellar performances of players like Myles Garrett, who continues to be one of the most disruptive forces in the league, the defense has been a nightmare for opposing offenses. Myles Garrett, with his relentless pressure and ability to collapse the pocket, has been a game changer. His presence alone demands double teams and opens up opportunities for the rest of the pass rush. This kind of impact is precisely what elevates a defense from good to elite. Meanwhile, in the secondary, Denzel Ward has been quietly shutting down the opposition's top receivers, effectively taking away their best options and forcing quarterbacks to hold onto the ball longer or throw into tighter windows. Ward's underrated talent and instinctive coverage skills have been crucial in limiting big plays and keeping the Browns competitive in close games. But it's not just about the established stars. The Browns have also made smart investments in young talent, which could pay off for years to come. Rookie linebacker Carson Schwessinger and rookie defensive tackle Mason Graham are both making waves early in their careers. These players bring fresh energy and a high football IQ that fits perfectly with Schwartz's aggressive, disciplined defensive scheme. Their development is vital because it ensures that the Browns have a sustainable defense that can compete at a high level beyond this season. This kind of forward thinking is what separates good teams from great ones. It's about building a foundation that will keep the Browns as a dominant force in the AFC North for years ahead. Now, let's talk about the bigger picture. The Browns have been a team that's been knocking on the door of playoff success for a few seasons now, but they've often fallen just short. The reason? While their defense has been exceptional, their offense hasn't always been able to capitalize on that strength. And that's where the current challenge lies. Stefanski's squad has kept the offense in games. No one can deny that. The offensive line has done a solid job protecting the quarterback, and the running game has been serviceable, but the consistency and explosiveness sometimes leave fans wanting more. When you look at the stars on defense, especially Garrett and Ward, they're doing their part. Now, it's about the offense stepping up and making those crucial plays to turn close games into wins. This balance is essential if the Browns want to reach the next level. They've built a team that can compete with anyone, but the margin of error is razor-thin. Stefanski knows this well, and he's constantly reminding his players to stay focused on what they can control. That means not getting distracted by external noise or trying to force plays that aren't there. Instead, It's about executing their game plan, trusting each other, and playing disciplined football. The discipline is especially vital because, as Stefanski put it, the defense's success depends on everyone doing their job. When that happens, the team can truly maximize its potential and avoid the costly mistakes that often derail playoff runs. Looking at the season as a whole, it's clear that the Browns are on an upward trajectory. The defense, with its recent resurgence, has the potential to be one of the league's top units. Myles Garrett continues to lead the way with his relentless pressure, and Denzel Ward's shutdown ability in the secondary provides a crucial layer of security. The newcomers like Schlesinger and Graham are exciting prospects who could develop into key contributors for years to come. All of this suggests that the Browns are not just a team trying to sneak into the playoffs. They're a legitimate contender with a defense that can carry them deep into January. Of course, we can't ignore the historical context here. The Cleveland Browns have always been a franchise full of passionate fans and rich history. From the days of their dominance in the 1950s to the tough seasons of the 2000s and the more recent rebuilds, the team has always been about resilience and fighting spirit. Now, with this elite defense and a clear vision from the coaching staff, there's renewed hope that the Browns can finally put together a Super Bowl-caliber team. The city's fans are hungry for that moment, and every game seems to bring them one step closer. The defense's resurgence is a huge part of that puzzle, and if they keep playing at this level, the possibilities are endless. But as always, there are challenges ahead. The AFC North remains one of the toughest divisions in football, with rivals like the Ravens and Bengals always lurking, ready to pounce. The Browns will need to stay disciplined, avoid injuries, and maintain that sense of focus that Stefanski emphasizes. The coaching staff's ability to adapt and get the most out of their players will be tested as the season progresses. And let's not forget, football is a game of inches and moments, and often the team that handles adversity best is the one that ends up on top. So, what does all this mean for the Browns moving forward? It's simple. They have the talent, the discipline, and the leadership in guys like Myles Garrett and Denzel Ward to make a real run at the postseason. Their defense is not just good, it's elite and possibly even more dominant than what we've seen in recent years. If the offense can find its rhythm and capitalize on the opportunities created by that defense, Cleveland could be looking at a deep playoff run, maybe even a Super Bowl appearance. It's an exciting time to be a Browns fan, and the energy around the team is palpable. Fans are dreaming big, and with performances like these, those dreams aren't just wishful thinking, they're becoming reality. And now, Cleveland Browns fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Cleveland Browns. Do you believe this defense can carry them all the way? Are you optimistic about the offense stepping up? How do you see the rest of the season playing out? Let's get that discussion going because your voice is what makes this community so special. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Cleveland Browns news. We're in this together and the best is yet to come.